Hi. In this particular assignment, we are going to focus on parallelogram and the trapezium, right? So the first question is quite a straightforward one regarding a parallelogram. Okay, it shows a parallelogram PQRS, where QR is equals to 10 meters, ST equals to 8 meters, SU is 11.2 meters, right? So we are asked to actually find the length of PQ. Now, when we examine the length of PQ, we realize that it's one of the sides of the parallelogram and we don't have much to work on, right? So the idea now is you look at all the other information. We can actually treat either PQ as the base or QR as the base. So with the other information, we can actually find the area of the parallelogram if we use QR as the base, right? So that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's take a look. So by using QR as the base, okay, we now have a situation, right, where the area of the parallelogram is QR times SU. Okay, SU is the perpendicular height to QR. That gives us 10 times 11.2, resulting in 112 square meters for the area of parallelogram. So with this new piece of information, we can now proceed to find the length PQ by using it as the base and ST as the perpendicular height. So PQ times ST is now the area of the parallelogram. That gives us PQ times 8 equals to 112, resulting in PQ being 14. So now that we know the value of PQ, let's answer the problems to its context. So we write down a final statement. Therefore, length of PQ equals to 14 meters. And that's how we can solve this type of question. All good? Okay, the next question I guess I cite to you is this one, right? So it's slightly more complicated. There are more parts over here, but you have to look at it carefully. It's not that complicated. The entire diagram, right, is actually a trapezium, and within the trapezium, there's a parallelogram and there's a semicircle. So the question wants us to find the area of the shaded region. So you observe it carefully. The shaded region is simply the trapezium, right? The large trapezium minus away, right? Subtract the parallelogram and subtract the semicircle. So this is what's happening. So area of the shaded region is the area of the trapezium, right? ABCE, minus away the area of the parallelogram, GHDE, minus away the area of the semicircle. So although the diagram could look can look quite frightening initially, yeah, with all the parts and so many vertices. But we break it down this way, part by part. It's not that overwhelming, I guess. Okay, so it's divide and conquer, right? So you can see here, to help you to visualize, I actually color coded it. So the area of the trapezium is the portion I highlighted in yellow. Area of parallelogram is in pink, and area of semicircle is in blue. So area of trapezium, based on the formula that we know, is the sum of the two parallel sides, right? So in this case, it'll be 15 plus 12 plus 13, right? So we add them up, and then we divide it by 2 or multiply by 0.5, which is the same thing. And then we multiply with the perpendicular distance between them, which is 24. Okay, so that will result in 480 for the area of trapezium. Okay, now area of parallelogram, well, base times the perpendicular height, right? So base, this time around we use EG as a base, so it's 13, and the perpendicular height is FD 16. And the area of semicircle, again, is half or 0.5 pi r square. Okay, so pi, the radius is, okay, here we need to be careful, right? So sometimes when the question provide the diameter instead of the radius, a common mistake by students who are too eager to solve the question and never check this. Sometimes they accidentally, okay, carelessly, okay, actually put down 15, the diameter square instead of the radius square. So you have been warned, students, so be mindful about that. So in this case, the radius is 7.5, right? So just use the formula. So this is what we get. Okay. Put the numbers into a good working calculator, and you will have 184 square centimeter. Rounded off to three significant figures, unless otherwise stated, right? So I hope With this, you have a better feel and better understanding of how to apply the formulas to calculate the area of the parallelogram and trapezium. Have a nice day.